relax into that, you're like, okay, cool. If I need product support, if I need my upline, all the answers are there. I don't need to know the answers. I will learn them over time. But to be a great inviter, I have to be totally interested in you and in walking you through a possibility that may or may not be for you. But the rest of what you need, I'm like, oh, you know, that's awesome. I'm going to introduce you to my partner, Jeff Mack, for that. Or I'm going to introduce you to Carla because of that question. Or I'm going to introduce you to so that you can relax. Does that make sense? Okay, so there's two last things that I want to share with you. You guys said if I told you how to look at it differently and I told you how to get good, you guys would do it. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so have I given you an easier, more relaxed perspective about inviting when you separate it from everything else? That honestly, there's no reason why you and I can't invite once we relax into and we're walking out. Right? Have I done it?
Yes.
Okay, so now I want to tell you how to get good. And you already committed to do it, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so after I'd been in the business about a year and a half, a friend of mine who had a huge Jeep with those wheels that are taller than you are, invited me to, after a month of rain in Dallas, invited me to drive this Jeep in the mud. And he didn't tell me what he was doing when he came and got me. He just came and got me and said, come with me. And then he took me to the corner of this big field of mud. I mean, like, it was probably a mile all the way around where you could go, what I had no idea about, called mudding. And so he told me to get in the driver's seat, and he said, Artemis, no matter what happens, keep your foot on the gas. And I said, okay. And he said, seriously, I don't care what happens, whatever, keep your foot on the gas. I was like, I got it, okay. I mean, it didn't look like it was going to be that hard. So he said, keep your foot on the gas. I said, okay. So he said, I'm serious, no matter what happens. I'm like, well, I'm thinking to myself, well, I got it, right? It didn't look that hard. Okay, so we get in and I start driving and oh my God, the mud is like feet deep. And the Jeep starts going like this right away. And I start going, oh my God, okay. He says, keep it from the gas. I'm like, okay, all right. And the Jeep starts tipping and I go, lean. I was talking just like that. He was laughing. And he goes, just keep it from the gas, keep it from the gas. We go up this hill and I can't see a thing. I'm like, I can't see anything. And he goes, keep it from the gas, but I can't see anything. Keep it from the gas, can't see anything. Oh, keep it from the top of the gas. I keep it from the gas. I was like, okay, all right, you're going. We start to go over toward this edge where I'm sure we're going to go off this little cliff. We're going to go off this cliff right here. Just keep it from the gas, keep it from the gas. We go all the way around and he is just continuously saying, keep your foot on the gas. We get back and there's these men who are stuck in the mud. And they had the audacity to say to me, you let her drive? I said, I'm not even the one stuck in the mud. Now, this is a business of duplication. So I went right home, and I picked up my friend of mine who's in the business, and I said, you gotta come with us. And she said, where? And I said, it doesn't matter, come with us. And I put her in the driver's seat, and what did I say? Keep your foot on the gas. And I said, no matter what happens. She said, what? I said, just keep your foot on the gas. So we got going, and within 10 seconds, she had tears popping out of her eyes like a cartoon. I never saw that before. Usually I've seen it run down your cheek. She was just like so, I said, keep your foot on the gas, keep your foot on the gas. She went all the way around, keep your foot on the gas. She's like, can't see anything, keep your foot on the gas. She got stuck and she was so afraid that we were going to go off the cliff, keep your foot on the gas. She got all the way around to those guys who were stuck. And they looked at my male friend and said, 2 of them? You let 2 girls drive? And we were like, we're still not stuck in the mud. Okay? So, you know, the key thing that I want to share with you is it's worth it, no matter what, to develop your skills, to build traction in something that changes lives. So, in my first year, after a year, the gentleman who was at the top of the company wrote me a note when I was going to take my first vacation. I was going on something that we had said we were going to do when I was in high school. When we all got married, we'd take our husbands and go on this trip. And I was the holdout. So we went on this vacation, and here's the message he sent me. I had 45 people in my first 2 years that signed up and did not even choose to show up. I became a 3-week executive. I didn't think it was going to be that hard. But, you know, no one followed until the 2-year mark when I realized what we really do. We don't do it for you. We show you how to do it, and you've got to have your own initiative to make it happen. So he sent me this message, and he said, Artemis, think about all the people that have touched your life so far in New Skin, and ultimately the lifestyle that this is going to lead to. I want you to think about this trip that you're taking now, and being able to live like that 365 days a year. I also want you to think about having all your best friends with you all the time, and never having to be anywhere again. Now, imagine how many thousands of lives you will touch and set free because you had the courage to stick it out. The valleys that you go through in this business are nothing compared to the joy and the fabulous people that it brings into your life. Then we all get to pass this fabulous lifestyle down generations after generation, and this is the only lifestyle that some people's children and grandchildren will ever know. You will save lives, finances, and marriages halfway around the world for decades to come, and you will never know how many people that this actually made a better life for them. It is so much bigger than you even know it. Now,